So in this video, we're going to go over how to find the inverse of a function that we know to be one-to-one. Okay? So it's the three-step process here. We're going to rewrite y equals f of x. So what we're going to do is we're just going to substitute y in here for f of x. Okay? Once we've done that, we've got an equation in terms of both x and y. And what we want to do is we want to solve that equation for x. Okay? If it's possible. Okay, in some cases it might not be possible. For these two examples, it will be possible. Once you've solved the resulting equation here for x, you're going to interchange x and y. Okay, that's the third step. And whatever your resulting equation is going to be, that's going to be the f inverse. Okay, that's going to be the inverse of the given function. Okay, so let's start with the beginning. We're going to write y equals f of x. So we're going to substitute 3x minus 2 in on the right side. So we get y equals 3x minus 2. Okay, so that's the first step. Second step, we're going to solve the equation for x, okay? So we're going to use basic algebra. We're going to add 2 to both sides, and then we're going to divide by 3, okay? So let's add 2 to both sides, okay? And now we're going to divide by 3, okay? Notice I've moved the x over to the left-hand side, but it doesn't change anything. We got y plus 2 divided by 3, okay? So we've done the second step now. Now we're going to go over the third step. We're going to interchange x and y. So I'm going to change this x to a y, and I'm going to change this y to an x. So I've got y equals x plus 2 divided by 3. Okay? And this is going to be the f inverse. So let's just call it that. So I'm going to say f inverse of x equals x plus 2 divided by 3. Okay? So this and this, okay, this 3x minus 2, these are inverse functions. Okay? And if you use what we just learned, you can plug this into here, and you should be left over with just an x. Or you should plug 3x minus 2 into here, and you should just be left with x, okay? And that would show or verify that these two functions are inverses of one another, okay? Pause the video here and give number 2 a try. We've got our function f of x equals x to the 5th minus 3 divided by 2, okay? You want to follow these 3 steps. Okay. First thing, write y equals f of x. So I'm going to replace f of x with x to the 5th minus 3 over 2. Okay? So algebraically, there's a few steps I've got to do here. First thing I'm going to do is multiply both sides by 2. So I get 2y equals x to the 5th minus 3. Next thing I want to do is add 3 to both sides. Okay? That gives me 2y plus 3 equals x to the 5th. All right? I'm going to have to take the 5th root of both sides to get x by itself. So when I do that, I get x equals the 5th root of this expression, 2y plus 3. Okay? Now, we're done the first 2 steps. Let's do step 3 here. We want to interchange x and y. So I'm going to change this to a y. I'm going to change this to an x. And I get y equals the 5th root of 2x plus 3. So this is going to be the f inverse of our given function, okay? So f inverse is the 5th root of 2x plus 3. Again, remember, you can plug this into here. It should leave you with x. Or you can take this and plug it in for x here. Once you do all the simplifying, you're going to be left with x as well, okay? So again, our 3-step process to find the inverse of a function. Write y as f of x. Solve the equation for x in terms of y. Then we're going to interchange the 2 variables. And that's going to give us f inverse. Okay? So that's how you find the inverse of a one-to-one function.